Hey y'all, it's me, Slay by Jordan, and the company I'll be working with today is ISEE Hair Beauty, the Princess Series. You can find them on Instagram at ISEE Hair Beauty. They sent me over some 613 straight hair, 2 bundles of 24-inch, 2 bundles of 26-inch, and a 20-inch 13 by 4 lace frontal. Right now I'm showing you everything that came inside the packaging. They sent a lot of goodies. So I went ahead and constructed this handmade frontal unit using all 4 bundles in the frontal. And now we're going to do some roots on this unit. So what I'm doing now is separating the frontal from the bundles because I'm not going through and rooting the whole wig. You just need to root the frontal. That's the only part that's necessary. So after I separate the bundles from the frontal, I'm going to part the hair down the middle. And then we're going to proceed with starting to color these roots. The color I'll be using is Cream of Nature. I think it's light golden brown if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to show you the technique I do to make sure you don't get any color on your lace. So after you have followed the manufacturer's instructions on how to mix the color in the developer, you want to go ahead and take that contents out of the bottle and pour it into a coloring bowl. And then you're going to take a rat tail comb and you're literally going to comb the dye onto the roots. I know it may seem weird at first when you're doing it and you may be scared, but I promise you, the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with doing it. All you do is dip the edge of the comb in the dye and you literally comb the dye on the roots. And this is like the best way that you don't get color on the lace. I don't even spray my lace with Got To Be free spray anymore. I just go ahead and do my roots because this method is so mess free, so perfect. I think you guys would love it. And you can see as that color is developing, you have no color on the lace. And once you get done applying it to the whole frontal, you want to let that sit for 40 minutes and rinse it out. Now we're going ahead with her ball cap procedure. I'm just taking my Ruby Kisses level 14 and I'm placing that all over the cap. I will also put the same makeup on the inside of her wig on the frontal part just so it can better blend with her skin. Once I cut the cap off, I'll be cleaning her skin with Sea Breeze because she is allergic to alcohol. And then we're going to protect the skin with the Boho Skin Protect. So now we're going to place the wig on the client's head, making sure that the hairline of the frontal is in front of the cap. And once we get it positioned on correctly, we're going to cut out her ear tabs, and then we're going to proceed to sew the wig down just to give the most security. My adhesive of choice today is Boho Active. I'm going to dot it along the edge of the cap, making sure I am actually getting some glue on the skin. And once we dot it along the edge of the cap, we're going to smooth it back using our popsicle stick, making sure you smooth it back as flat as possible. So once the glue dries, you don't have any lumps or clumps because that won't look too pretty. And we're going to apply 4 layers today, making sure that each layer dries completely clear before you add another layer. Once that 4th layer is dry, we're going to come back and lay it right down, and then we're going to tie it down using our elastic band. And now to just smooth the hair out, we're going to blow dry using our comb attachment. And you saw me spraying the Silk Elements olive oil heat protectant spray on it beforehand. And once we get done doing that, we're going to proceed to take that band off and cut the lace off using our eyebrow razor. And as you can see, that lace melted pretty good, pretty good. Of course, we're gonna do some more extra work to make sure it blends in even more. But it's looking pretty great so far, if I do say so myself. So now we're gonna cut the rest of the lace off camera. Then we're gonna separate her baby hairs. Then we're gonna take our freeze spray and we're gonna spray it at the edge of the lace. This is gonna help it blend better into the skin, and we're gonna tie it down again using our elastic band. And now I'm using my Slay by Jordan hair wax stick just to make sure I cover up that last track in the back using a piece of the frontal. You definitely want to make sure you do this with any style you do, unless you're doing a ponytail. But anyway, you want to make sure you do this with every style you do, because you do not want your tracks showing when your client bends their head down. That is not cute, you all. Make sure you cover up that last track. And today we're going to be doing a half up, half down style with crimps. I got inspired by Arrogant Tay. He did this look on Aries back a while ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this on my cousin Jayla, because she's always down for it. So yeah, once we cover that last track, we're going to start, I think we're going to take the band off, and then we're going to start pulling the hair up into the half up, half down type situation. So stay tuned. And also, to tame flyaways while I'm pulling this hair up into this half up, half down style, I'll also be using my Sebastian Shaper Plus hairspray. You can also use freeze spray. That was just the closest thing by to me that I saw. Even though I do see that freeze spray yellow can on my station, but you know, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. So yeah, Just continue watching after I pull up the hair into the half up, half down. We're going to start on these baby hairs. And to cut the edges down, we're going to use our eyebrow razor, and then we're going to swoop them into place using our Erica J's Fluff Stuff foam. I swear by this foam. This is like the best foam to do baby hairs with on the frontal because it doesn't lift your frontal and it just gives the best hold, because I found that other mousses, the hold be trash and it be lifting up the frontal. And no, I don't get paid to endorse her products. I love the Fluff Stuff foam. I buy it with my own money. Like, it's the truth, like, for real. And once we get done swooping her baby hairs into place, we're going to start crimping the hair. Now let me go ahead and give out a huge warning. Whenever you're using colored hair or blonde hair, please do not use high heat and don't use a lot of hairsprays. So you see, I sprayed the crap out of that hair with the hairspray, and then I was using my crimper on like the highest heat setting, which I knew I wasn't supposed to. But anyway, as you can see, the hair is gonna start in certain places. You're gonna see that it starts turning pink, and it's because when that hairspray mixed with that high heat on this blonde hair, it just does something. It changes the color, and it has happened to me plenty of times before. So yeah, the color changed, not completely, but like in certain spots you're gonna see it's pink. So if you're gonna crimp your hair, make sure you don't use heat over 400 degrees, and make sure you don't spray that much hairspray, just a little bit. Don't spray that much hairspray, or you'll end up with results like me. But if you want these results, hey, follow everything I do. I mean, it was pretty cool to me. We didn't care. We never take, it that serious. But if it's for like a photo shoot or something like that, yeah, this would have been like, I wouldn't have been pleased with this. But yeah, just putting that disclaimer out there. And now we're gonna take our wrap off. Your edges will be dry by now. And then I'm gonna show you guys the hair before I loosen the crimps up and before she gets her makeup done. As you can see, we loving it so far. As you can see, it's pink, right? I told y'all. Crazy. So now what I did, I sprayed Beyond the Zone, turned up the heat spray on the hair, and I ran my fingers through the hair just to loosen up the crimps. And I'm gonna show you guys the finishing look. Once again, this is ISEE Hair Beauty 613 straight hair, 224 inches, 226 inches, and a 20-inch frontal. I custom made this frontal wig and I custom colored it. I thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.